Good morning, Charlie. All right, you guys, welcome in today. Today at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Those of you you've hit that join button, so you're invited to our Wednesday lives. I'm going to talk a little bit more about North Node. We have been having a lot of conversations about that this week. I'm getting a lot of questions from you guys about your North Node. Some of you have taken my class, some of you haven't. So, a couple of options. There is a North Node class, a self-paced North Node class. Basically, it's your karmic mission and path on this life. A lot of you have taken my class. There's a link below if you haven't. And if you want to join our discussion today at 1 p.m., we're going to talk more about that. I'll be taking questions today, which I don't normally do on Wednesdays, but I think this is really important. Your North Node is what you're here to do in this life. It is my purpose for being on this channel. It's how I figured out to start this channel. So, come on along. Let's talk a little bit about North Node. I will do an hour today. It's usually a half hour, but I think it's important. And if you don't know anything about North Node, come on and listen, and I'll be talking about it. Okay. All right. There's a join button on the channel, and then there's the description box has a class. Your greatest work is your legendary legacy. Nice, nice, nice. Polish your mirror for perfect clarity. Cut away what is no longer needed for you. That is kind of the work of the North Node, to get you out of your comfort zone and get you moving toward the thing you're here to do. It isn't always pretty, okay? It doesn't always look like we want it to look. It doesn't always have the energy we want it to have. Sometimes people get tower moments and they get forced into their mission on this path. But I'm here to tell you, one way or another, you will be looking straight at it at some point in your life. It's kind of nice to be prepared for that. All right. I think some of us fall in and out of focus, and people bounce around. They go North Node, South Node. Your South Node is what you brought into this life, your mission and purpose from a past life that's relevant to this life. North Node is where you're going. Brand new territory. Brand new territory. Six of Swords. Headed in that direction, are we? Okay. Justice. There's Libra energy. Aquarian energy. The Star. Healing energy. 10 of Wands. Who's that guy on YouTube who there's a lot of how-to videos on YouTube, right? And this guy is so brilliant. I wish I could figure it out. I'll figure it out. But he's like, everybody's making these big things of how to accomplish, how to change a tire, how to do this, how to do that. And he's like, boom, ta-da. It's like he shows you the simplest way to do a thing. And he's just like, come on, people. That's what's going on here. I feel like you're working way too hard at something. You don't need to work this hard. Okay? If you first focus on your energy, things fall into place. Things come naturally. Things get healed. Things get balanced. People show up. Opportunities make themselves available to you. High Priestess, Ace of Cups. Wow. Hermit energy. Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands, the Moon. My goodness. Okay. This is super spiritual. It's like balancing the passion of life with our spiritual calling. All right. Some of us have a spiritual calling. Well, we all have a spiritual calling. How it shows up in our life is kind of up to our manifestation of that. So when you look at your North Node, you can be like, okay, here's the house it's in. Here's the sign it's in. There's planets talking to it, all this kind of stuff. What does it actually mean? For some of you, you're being called to balance your spiritual mission with a passion that you have in this life. Some of you are being called to braid things together. On this channel, I braid together tarot, astrology, numerology in twin flame readings, and also in Pathfinders readings like this is, in our air, fire, earth, water, and whatever readings I'm doing. I'm utilizing all of those tools that I've spent many, many years learning how to do. And then there's like a new something that comes from that. Tarot, astrology, numerology. How do these things all intersect? Because they do. Okay, they do. And How is that then manifested in my work? You see it every single day. You see it every single day through the classes, through the videos, through whatever I'm doing. You see all of those disciplines are being channeled through the energy of passion and power. And power. It empowers me to empower you. How's that? How's that for passion? Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands. This is very much that, very much okay, I'm going to move forward with my passion. The Moon card is, what is on my heart about this? What is on my heart about this? And sometimes we move forward, we get some good ideas and we keep going. We just, launch them out there. This is not really that. This is much quieter. And I feel like you're headed in this direction of balance and healing. No more overdoing, no more overworking, no more overthinking. My goodness, that's the thing that needs to be cut away. Sorry, hard time seeing that. That's the thing that needs to be cut away is the grind, the overthinking, the worrying, am I not doing enough? The worried, am I doing the right thing? All of those things are old ideas that are trying to keep you from getting rid of them. It's all these old things. It's all these, past disciplines, past loves, past, parental conversations, past what I used to do when I was 25 and now I'm 40. Like at this time in my life, I was a mother. This time in my life, I was an executive. This time in my life, I was a nurturer, caregiver for my family member. This time in my life, I became a writer and a publisher. Like all of these different roles that you have. I feel like Spirit is saying, because this is feminine and masculine, being balanced in your wisdom, not just in your body, right? We have balance in our body. We have balance in the energy that we put into the world, the things we do for the world, the things that the world presents to us and allows us to learn from, take information from, take wisdom from, right? The High Priestess and the Hermit are definitely engaged. Well, they could be engaged. This could be some kind of spiritual relationship that shows up in your life. Ace of Cups, something brand new showing up. And I think might be a moment in time, and this might just be for some of you, that passion kind of runs away with you a little bit. You might run away with passion, or you might run away physically. You might, get all caught up in a new romance, a new love affair. And the balance and the healing and all the work you've been doing with your spiritual sense just goes right out the window. Hey, it happens to the best of us, right? Okay. Your heart is going to have something to say about this. Your heart is going to say, how can we maintain and build on our passion, our joy, and still remain open to spiritual wisdom and guidance? How can we not drop into a not lower vibration? How can we not drop into a first, second, or third chakra way of experiencing the world, right? All about safety, security, survival, power, right? All of these things that happen in our first, second, and third chakra. When you align them, when you do the healing work of that, you move up into this heart chakra, right? That green, that beautiful green, fourth chakra energy, right? When that really gets activated, then these things can be balanced because it's the gateway to 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 12th chakra. It's the gateway to your connection to spirit. And that doesn't happen if we're sitting in our survival needs, our first chakra. But here's the thing. I just want to say this to you. There is no such thing as someone who, I had a heart chakra awakening in the summer of 2017, I think it was, with the American eclipse. I'm doing this video right during the eclipse that we're having right now. Taurus eclipse. Taurus is all about us, the energy of feeling grounded and feeling comfortable and what we value. And that's all changing. But here's the thing. There's a core value in you that doesn't change. It doesn't change. It's more about what is it that I want to accomplish in this life? What do I want to create in this world? Who do I want to be? What do I want to be known for? Who do I want to be, right? Because we're talking about legacy. What do I want to be known for? What am I leaving behind? And even, let me just say this to you. Not everybody needs to be the Dalai Lama. That'd be a little confusing anyway, wouldn't it? Instead of that, what I'm seeing here is balancing the need of, balancing the direction of life is really about the state of light that we emit to other people and the light we emit to ourselves. The moon in a full moon is a bright light, right? Shines a bright light. New moon, there's no moon, right? We're creating something new. We can't see it yet. Full moon, we're at completion. We're releasing it. Full moon in Taurus, we're releasing that which we created or manifested 6 months ago in the new moon in Taurus. The new moon in Taurus was, what do you want to physically create? The higher level of that is, what do you want to transmute in your life to create this sense of stability for all, to create the sense of aligning with values? What do we have as a value as the collective? I think we're fighting that out right now. What is our value as collective? There is no such thing as someone who elevates up into this fourth chakra and then, they're there forever. That doesn't work like that, okay? Because we have this experience, this lifetime of us kind of bouncing back and forth between our lower chakras of stability and safety and security, power or lack of power, creativity or blocked, whatever, and moving through the heart, we open that up because now we're sort of in this conversation. We're in the conversation. We know we're not alone. We are not alone, ever. For some of you, that might be an unsettling thought. We're never alone. Oh, God. But here's the thing. This is showing you that there's a way to balance, and that's what's being offered to you right now. I also feel like some of you who are being offered love, it's because of your balance that you're being offered love. Because you're able to be in some energy that is very attractive to another spiritual being. That's why the love is coming. So you might not be paying attention to that. You might not be manifesting that at all. But you are, because you're manifesting through your heart. And you are doing that. So here it comes. Right? Charlie's like, there it comes. Okay, so Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Virgo, Sag, Pisces. All y'all, we're going to get a little bit of guidance for you. And that can be a sun, moon, a rising, or a, wait for it, north node. If you are a Libra, an Aquarius, a Cancer, a Virgo, a Sag, or a Pisces, any of that, sun, moon, rising, Venus, nope, sun, moon, rising, north node. We're doing north node today. All right. Link is below if you want to continue on with me. We're going to continue this reading. I will get guidance for those signs. The live is at 1 o'clock today. Wednesdays at 1 p.m. I'm going to talk more about North Node. I'm going to get into what each one of them means, kind of thing. We'll try and do that as much as I can during that hour. If you really want the deep class, there's a class in the description box you can avail yourself of. All right. Much love. See you over there. There's a link below if you want to continue on. Pathfinders, let's just keep going. All right. I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.